I'm going to go over right now our core 4 stretches in the stretching program. Now these are probably your most vital stretches to the whole program. No matter your trigger points, everyone will be doing these 4 stretches. The core 4 will consist of stretches for the hip flexors, the glutes, the QL muscle right back here that always causes a lot of low back pain for people. And also we're going to involve the lats in that stretch as well. Now the core 4 is especially important because it involves a lot of musculature of the core that we involve in a lot of our daily movements and in our training. And we really need to make sure that these muscles are loose and we are ready to perform without pain. So I'm going to go over that with you right now. First, we're going to start off kneeling. This is going to be the hip flexor stretch. I'm going to work on my right side. Obviously, after I show you the right side, you will move over and do the left side. Now, with the hip flexor stretch, we're going to keep our rib cage down. We're going to get tall. Think get tall through the head, pulling the head up to the ceiling. And we're going to push our hips forward. And I'm going to get a good stretch right here and down the quads. Now, it's important in all of our stretches that we control our breathing. So we're inhaling here at our resting position. And then as we go into the stretch, we're going to exhale. We're going to slowly exhale and increase our stretch. So it'll look like this. Breathing into the belly, not the chest, and exhaling as I stretch. Pushing my hips forward, increasing the stretch I'm getting throughout my quads and my hip flexors. One more time. We can also bring our hands up to increase the amount of fascia we're hitting here. So with the hands up, I'm increasing the stretch. And don't think you need to stay forward and back with this movement. I want you to explore different fibers of the muscle. So you can get your hands up. You can lunge a little over to the left. Get different angles. Don't just stay forward and backwards with this one. Now, that's for the hip flexors. We're going to get down on the ground now. We're going to keep our legs bent. And we're just going to do a few rotations. Do these windshield wipers with our knees here. Rock it side to side. You may notice as you're going side to side that you may be locked up in the hips, whether it's external rotation, internal rotation. I have a difficult time having this internal rotation on my left leg. It doesn't want to go as low as my right. Just warming up the hips here. And we're going to get to our default position where your knees are bent over to the left or whatever side you're working. And my knee is connected with my foot here. And then I'm just going to swing around, get my chest positioned right over this knee right here. Okay? So we're going to think tall here. Chest is up. I'm breathing into my belly. As I exhale, I'm lowering my chest to the floor. Here we're working these glutes, opening up those hips. As you come back up, think lower back first, moving up vertebrae by vertebrae in the spine, all the way back up to the head. So it's like a slow wave. It's like that. So I'm coming down, low back first, it's like a cat. Coming up, tall through the head. Trying to sink a little further each time, increasing the stretch we're getting in the glutes. Now you can also explore here. You don't have to come straight down. Kind of change your angle a bit. Never feel like you're stuck in one path of motion. Always explore different fibers of the fascia by moving around slightly. From here, we're going to go into that nasty QL muscle here. This is a great stretch for everyone. We're gonna walk our hands even further out behind our knee. And from here, we're gonna lead with our eyes in. This is where we're gonna take our inhale. This is our resting position right here. And as I exhale, I'm gonna look my head this way and follow my head with my body. And we're gonna feel that stretch right back in here in the QL. All right, so I walked my hands over, we were here. Walk my hands over further. Inhale here. And look my eyes and head as I exhale. Out to the back. Getting that stretch right back there. Again. And keep walking your hands out a little further each time. Leading with our eyes. All right, from here, bring our hands out, drop our elbow to the ground. Now we're gonna get that lat involved in the motion here. So pretty much the same movement. We're gonna inhale, and we're gonna think like we're swimming here. So we're gonna do a big old breaststroke around, look with our eyes, we're facing the back, and then increasing the rotation we get here. And then I'm gonna come right through, just like I'm swimming, just this motion right here. So I'm inhaling and exhaling as I stretch. That's a great stretch. Not only does it do a great job of hitting the QL muscle, but also involves the lats. So that's the core four. I want you to do the other side now. Very important that we get these 4 stretches in no matter what we're doing. This is always the basis of our program. We're always doing these stretches, and you're going to feel a lot of benefit from them.